Hey everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, and today is a very exciting battle because I am putting two universes against each other. We have the forces of UNSC represented by the Spartans and the ODSTs, as well as the Empire from Star Wars, and you've got Stormtroopers and Death Troopers. So I'm gonna be putting those two universes against each other, trying to see who's gonna come out on top. One thing that's kind of interesting that I've noticed, the Spartans have a lot of health, 800 health, but their damage is 80 per hit. Death Troopers, however, their health, I'm pretty sure it's only 300 or 400, but the damage output on them is 150. So it's gonna be kind of like an interesting mashup of those two factions. But anyway, before we begin, as always, you guys have to vote in the comment section as to who you think is going to come out on top. Is it gonna be the Spartans of the UNSC and the ODSTs, or is it gonna be the Empire from Star Wars? And before we get started, let's have a like goal on this video as well of 300 likes. I reckon we can do it. But anyway, enough of rambling about. How about we get started? As you can see, we're playing on the city map once again, and let me quickly fly over to the Spartans over here. I kind of hope the Spartans are gonna win because I love Halo so much, and I mean, look at them. And the ODSTs just look absolutely spectacular. But there you go, the battle is now beginning. You can see both forces are going to meet in the center of the city. So on the right, you've got your Spartans and ODSTs, and on the left, you've got the Death Troopers and the Stormtroopers, which is kind of also interesting how they both have like the black and white color scheme. I think we're about to have first contact, so let's have a look in the middle as to what is going to go down. As you can see, the Death Troopers are putting down suppressing fire. They're taking cover behind all these vehicles. But what is this? The Spartans are dying to all the damage that they're outputting, which is rather interesting. I expect this to be a lot closer, seeing how the health kind of balances things out a little bit. Let's quickly confirm how much health these guys have. Yeah, they only have 300 and they do 150 damage. But if you look at the Spartans, they've got 800 health and do 80 damage per hit. I'm pretty sure the fire rate on the Death Troopers is still a little bit slower, but as you can see, the Spartans are dying to the Death Troopers. However, the Stormtroopers are dying to the Spartans. What are the ODSTs doing? They're just kind of like still making their way forward, because that's the thing about Spartans. They're extremely fast. And look at that. Let's just have a look. So, I pressed the nuke button. Not exactly what I wanted. How about we start this thing again? I haven't touched anything, so everything should play out the exact same way, or at least I'm kind of hoping it will. I forgot the N was the nuke button. I maybe should change that to the wind, change the keybind, you know, so I don't press it accidentally ever again. But as you can see, once again, the two forces are meeting at the crossroads, and holy shit, I've just realized the range on the Death Troopers is actually a lot higher than the Spartans, because if you guys saw this, the Spartans were still running forward, whereas the Death Troopers were already doing their thing. As you can see, they're pushing forward. It looks like the center of the city is in control of the Death Troopers. The Empire from Star Wars, I should probably refer to them as the Empire instead of just saying Death Troopers, because we also have Stormtroopers on the battlefield. Same with the ODSTs and Spartans, just the UNSC, okay? Let's just refer to it as that. But look at that! They're chipping away quite badly at the UNSC forces, but when we look over here, it's mainly the Stormtroopers that are dying with their extremely slow fire rate. So I think the only way the UNSC are going to win this if they overpower the Stormtroopers really fast and then focus on the Death Troopers. However, on this flank, as you can see, they're not faring too well. The Spartans are doing kind of alright. When I say that, actually, looking at it, a lot of them are dead. Look at the pile of the Stormtroopers. They're just like non-existent already. That is way too far. How dare you kill all these guys? It's quite funny just seeing the Spartans being like blown back by all the fire from the Death Troopers, because I think the Stormtroopers are not contributing to this battle whatsoever. Left flank seems to be completely eliminated, and you've got a Death Trooper squad moving in to shoot into the flank of the Spartans and the ODSTs. Is this close? Or is this kind of an overwhelming victory for the Empire? So far it looks like the Empire is leading because there's still more Death Troopers pouring in. They've got so many reserves, and that appears to be it. Whereas the UNSC is just all clumped up in that one city center. Holy shit. Actually, the numbers, I think they... No way! Wait, is there more UNSC troops on the battlefield? There actually could be. No, this is such a close battle. But look at that, it's mainly gonna come down to the ODSTs. They're basically doing all the sweeping up work at this point. It's just majority of ODSTs that are left standing. And this blob has been eliminated. And now they're moving in for the final kill. Wait, seriously? Look at this! There's only a couple of them remaining, hiding behind a building. This is so close. This surely has to come down to like 50 men remaining for the UNSC. No way. By the looks of things, especially at the beginning, it definitely looked like the Empire was gonna take this one. But the Spartans just dealt enough damage. Their health was no match for the powerful weaponry of the Empire. And there you go. The first round is over. As you can see, the UNSC stands victorious, but let's have a look at the numbers. There's only 228 of them remaining. Holy shit. That is a close battle in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, which is awesome to see. Now let's change up the numbers a little bit, and let's see what's gonna happen this time if we put the elite units against each other without any support of the lower tier units. Welcome back to round 2, everybody, where this time I am putting the two elite forces against each other. On the right, you can see I've got 10,000 Spartans, and on the left, we've got 10,000 of the Death Troopers. And I also switched around the sides to make it even and make it fair, you know, for both battles. Because hey, I want to make this as fair as I possibly can, and this is gonna be the showdown of the elite units. Is it gonna be the Spartans or is it gonna be the Death Troopers? Once again, leave your comments in the comment section down below as to who you think is gonna win this one. But let's get started. 10,000 on each side, and they're gonna clash against each other. The game has gotten a little bit choppy with 20,000 units on the battlefield, and as you can see, we've got the great rush of the Spartans. That's one thing that I gotta give them. The speed and the agility of these guys is just unmatched. I just love it. The last battle was saved by the ODSTs. They basically outperformed the Stormtroopers, meaning the UNSC ended up having the numbers advantage towards the end of the battle. But for this one, I'm actually not sure. And what the hell is going on? These Spartans are still just rushing forward. They're not stopping to shoot. That is not looking very good for them. And over on this flank, holy crap. There is a lot of fire coming from both sides of here. You can see both the black and the white fighting. Oh god, that actually came out kind of racist. The blacks and the whites fighting against each other. Time to say goodbye to all the money from this video. Demonetized. Everywhere I look, I just see a whole lot of dead Spartans. It's just the powerful weaponry of the Death Troopers is unmatched to the power armor of the Spartans, as you can see. Oh my god, and some of them are stuck in these buildings. You can see that. Oh no, Spartans, you silly sausages. What have you done? What have you done? Hey, I'm a little bit biased towards Halo. I'm not gonna lie, so seeing this breaks my heart. It breaks my weak little heart, my ill heart. Oh god, how could this happen to me? It's just the range. It's the range and the power of the Death Troopers' weapons that are just winning this battle right now. No matter how powerful the Spartan armor is, like if they get off like 3 shots, that's the Spartan pretty much dead. And when it gets within range, within shooting range, it's just too late. Look at all of these guys. They're like ants. All rushing towards sugar, which in this case is the Spartans. Oh man, I like this. This is probably like one of the best battles that we've done so far because it's so close and so interesting to see it all play out. Look at this big blob. And that's it. The battle is over. Just like that, and the Death Troopers stand victorious. So what did we find out in today's episode? Turns out, combined arms operations where you have like multiple units, the UNSC beats the Empire. But when it actually comes to elite units, the Empire beats the UNSC. So we kind of have a tie. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for this episode of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this and who you thought was going to win from the very beginning. Did you change sides at any point? Don't lie to me. I'm watching those comments. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, then make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your suggestions for future battles in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're gonna have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and bye. Bye.